Homestead Miami Speedway, one of the drivers' favorite racetracks, comes at a critical point in the season. Just 2 chances left to lock a spot in the Championship 4 and a shot to win the Cup Series Championship in 2023.
Kevin Harvick and Rodney Childers' success together has made them one of the most formidable driver-crew chief duels in the garage. Mobil 1 is honored to share and celebrate that truly storied career. Here to say the most famous words in motorsports. For the Forever 400, crew chief for the number 4 Stewart Haas Ford, Rodney Childers, his wife Katrina, Gavin and Brody.
Homestead, thank you for all the memories the last 10 years. Drivers, start your engines!
We've seen great things already this weekend out of Bubba Wallace. Can he continue that trend as we get ready for the green flag? It's the second race of the round of 8. An opportunity to lock themselves into the Championship 4. There's Mike Helton waving the green flag.
William Byron right away jumps out of line, 3 wide in the 3rd row.
Quickly, we see Bubba Wallace jumping out front. Martin Truex Jr. did not have the start he was hoping for. Martin Truex Jr. now has the 24 of William Byron fighting him for the lead here at Homestead, Miami, as Byron making the move to the inside.
Yeah, he's using that bottom groove, and saw this a little bit yesterday in the Xfinity race. Several cars able to work the bottom of the racetrack, even down here in 3 and 4, where we've seen the top of 3 and 4 be dominant. The 24 making a little bit of ground, at least maintaining right there. He's going to be able to clear the 19.
As we see Brad head to the bottom of the racetrack, wouldn't surprise him if he's coming to pit road. Yeah, there you go. He's slowing down. Hard left-hand turn. Shows you just how tough it is to get on this pit road, Kim.
And Reddick saying the car held on very good for him on that run, Rick. As the longer they went, that 45 got better.
You see what 1 lap is worth on the racetrack. The 24 of William Byron rejoining the racing, while the 5 of Larson and the 6 of Keselowski, both after service, rejoining the field. This should cycle Brad Keselowski to the lead, Kyle Larson to 2nd, Byron to 3rd.
Keselowski out front, but only by 0.3 of a second. That's now down to 0. As you see the 5 of Kyle Larson right next to him.
And this is fun to see him try to make this pass on the bottom of the racetrack. We saw his teammate, the 24 Byron, make the pass for the lead earlier, running the bottom, and look how well he does pinning that left front to the white line. That whole car is just sliding through the corner. Takes such discipline on the throttle and the steering to do that.
And discipline on corner entry, right? See Brad Keselowski now trying to jump back on the outside. Now Larson's going to just slide right up in front of Brad, put Brad in a situation. What am I going to do? Brad lifts a little bit. A little bit of give and take early in the race.
Truex to the bottom of the racetrack right here, trying to get around this lap car.
Round goes to 47. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. slides, and the caution will come out. He was 18th when he went around, and with under 4 laps to go, Steve, this is going to probably end the stage. They won't be able to get back to green. And as we finish under caution, Larson is going to have his 8th stage win of 2023. He swept the stages and won here last year after leading 199 laps.
Oh, Brad Keselowski, he's trying to stay alongside William Byron. He did not run to the bottom of the racetrack, ran all the way up the racetrack, trying to crowd him.
Whoa.
Now up into him, entering turn 1 to improve his angle into turn 1, and now he's just going to take the spot. Brad Keselowski out of the playoffs, but he still has a ton of fight in him.
Next round of pit stops underway here at the Forever 400. You see the 5 car of Kyle Larson came to pit road. Still needs help for the problem he had earlier. 2 tied up against the wall. You saw the 12 of Ryan Blaney as well. He needed a little bit of adjustment, Marty.
Dave Christopher Bell continued the tight conversation with Adam Stevens. He fell back to 18th before he came to pit road. Stevens making the call to come earlier on this side. He said it's free on entry, but I'm absolutely plowing everywhere else.
Fire the question at you. Is the 11 going to stay out again like we saw in stage 1?
So far, it is at this point. We'll see what happens with Denny Hamlin next. But remember, they liked the data they got last time. Would it be the winning strategy? They don't quite know, but they took note of it.
Now we see Denny Hamlin. No surprise, he's pitting with 41 laps on his tires and 41 laps to go in this stage. So once again, just splitting this up directly in the middle.
28 laps still remaining in stage 2, and already after only 137 laps have been run, there have been more lead changes this race than the entire race here last year, where there were only 11 lead changes. And the reason why there weren't many lead changes last year was because the driver of the 5 led 199 laps, and here maybe a little bit too close to the wall. With his lead right now, he's got a 5.6 second lead. Steve, as crew chief, are you going to tell him, hey, you don't need to be running inches off the wall right now?
Not with a win in the bank. I'm telling you, let's get to a 10-second lead, 15, 18. I want to demoralize the field. I want the field to think there's no chance they could beat us for a championship at Phoenix. This is our moment. We won a week ago. This race doesn't matter, so to me, it's going to matter more. Because if you win the race that you don't need to win, that is really doubling down.
And look at the 12 car. It just gains on him big time right here.
Larson's in big trouble right there. Slid up, didn't make the bottom of the corner. He's lost all that grip. Here comes the 12 of the inside.
So now Blaney takes the lead away, as Harrison Burton's also going to try to unlap himself.
And right behind this group is Byron. Byron in that 24 right there. I think the 12 can get away here possibly if he can clear this 5.
Oh, the 12 just barely got in front of the 5 there.
He was over a second behind the speed of Blaney on the last lap, and Blaney coming out of turn 4, a close one there. But Blaney is going to win stage 2 here in Miami. Byron second. Larson looks as though he's going to hang on for 3rd. That's Blaney's 5th stage win.
Byron went to the top in 3 and 4. That gave Blaney the bottom. Blaney took it. Byron a big side draft trying to slow the 12 down.
Limiting how much Blaney could come up the racetrack on that entry to 1.
Oh, they're tight off of 2.
Little side draft down the back straightaway. Byron trying to get the side draft off the 12 car. He's going to make that work. 12 to the bottom, dives down in. Pin to the bottom of the racetrack. Beautiful corner by Blaney right here.
Can he stay in the gas, drifting up the racetrack? He can. He did not have to lift it all to the bottom of the racetrack, trying to break the draft.
Blaney down the backstretch continues to lead with 55 to go.
He's coming to the bottom of the racetrack.
And the 5's going to chase him in, to your point, Jeff. He cannot allow the 12 to get a lap. Look at the 5 gain to the rear bumper.
Oh, the 5 into the water. The barrier's right at the end of pit road. He slides into him, damage to the right front.
That's going to bring the yellow out. They're going to have to throw the caution to be able to repair those barriers.
Kyle Larson just trying so hard to gain ground on Ryan Blaney. He just misjudged it.
It's badly damaged, this 5 car as well.
I'm sorry. I did not expect him to slow down that much.
Look how much he's gaining on him, and he has no choice but to turn right or run into the back of Blaney. He turns right and gets the end of the pit wall. Just way too much speed here.
The
day over for the 5.
Yeah, 5's day was complete. He went behind the wall and into the garage.
So Harvey didn't get a good start there. Now he's 3 wide.
Allmendinger fights him to the inside.
12 had a problem in the middle of the corner, got really slow. 11 got by him, and look at the run coming from Bell.
Bell to the inside of Blaney. He'll try to take second away, and sliding in and hitting the walls of 15. The 42's also involved. Another car here as well.
Like
that's the one of Ross Chastain.
A lot of cars in the same spot. You know, 3 wide, 4 wide, just not so sure if everybody knew. See right there.
The 42 into the 6, the 6 into the 1, turns the 1 sideways. And they all, big contact for Brad on that outside line.
This time, Blaney up to speed better.
Is he going to get the front turn down here? 1 and 2 he's looking for. He's going to be able to stay on the outside of that 11. Much better restart for the 12. Side by side down the back straightaway. Here comes the 20.
Who's the push coming to? 3 wide, no pushing. I'm going to try to take the lead.
Blaney to the bottom of the racetrack. They're side by side, door to door, up high.
Bell's long gone. Still 3 wide for second.
The fight for second continues. No one taking an advantage. Now the 24 is going to drift up the racetrack and take that second spot.
And behind this, Truex on those tires, he's gone.
Oh, into the wall hard is the 11. Denny Hamlin hard into the wall in turn 1.
Caution, caution, caution.
Massive contact, big damage to the right front of that car.
Something broke in the steering.
Down the front straightaway, let's take a look. Off into the corner. Yeah, looks like either the right front went down or something in the steering. The toe link broke, I'm not quite sure, but that car goes straight into the fence.
Denny Hamlin with a steering issue and his teammate Martin Truex Jr. with an issue as well. This was under green a moment ago.
Yeah, I thought my motor was feeling bad. Got no power. I think it might be blowing up.
Denny's climbed out of the car. There's Coach on the bottom of the screen.
And you can hear in the background, you can hear Truex engine. It's sick. It is not running right at all. Winding that down on Truex's car.
He's going to climb out as well.
Half lane, full lane lower. Just try to work the middle there.
Oh, the 20 throttles up. He might get to the quarter panel. We're side by side to the flag stand.
15 laps to go. Now for the lead. Bell on the inside. Byron gassing it up on the outside, trying to keep that momentum up as he goes almost all the way up to the wall.
20's clear off the 2. Into the lead, Christopher Bell.
Christopher Bell didn't run a green flag lap in the top 5 until lap 221. And now, after overcoming a slow pit stop, Christopher Bell goes down the backstretch and he can see a shot at the championship. Christopher Bell off of turn 4. And the 28-year-old is going to lock himself into the championship 4. He's won in Miami.
Okay. That's why you never give up. Great job, man. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody. You guys are amazing.
2 races in the round of 8 complete, and 2 drivers have locked themselves into the championship 4. This week it's Bell.